Hey guys, welcome back to Z World News. I wanted to give you a Pentagon UFO report update. This is coming from the New York Post, written by Michael Kaplan and Stephen Greenstreet. So let's go and get started with the report. Pentagon UFO report. They acknowledged the reality, whistleblower says. The US government is actually gearing up to share information about the reality of UFOs with the public, and not a moment too soon, says the man who claims to have run the Pentagon's UFO program for 9 years. Former President Donald Trump's $2.3 trillion appropriations bill for 2021 contained a mandate that the Pentagon and spy agencies must file a report about unidentified aerial phenomenon, or UAP. Most of us just call them flying saucers or UFOs. Whatever the jargon, noted whistleblower Luis Elizondo, former head of the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, which operated out of the secretive fifth floor of the Pentagon's C Ring, told the Post about the resulting blockbuster document, which is reportedly slated for release in June. Tied to the mandate, Elizondo said the upcoming report touches down on the unexplainable. Longtime UFO believers are hungry for explanations of the tic-tac-shaped objects the Navy encountered in 2004, the strange cubes within spheres seen by Navy pilots in 2014, or the mysterious black triangles continually reported around the world. Such reports promise to come via the much-anticipated report, and at least one evolution of belief. I think the government has acknowledged the reality of UAP. Elizondo exclusively told the Post, despite signing what he refers to as a lifelong non-disclosure agreement before he resigned from the Pentagon in 2017. I think they all want answers, and I think they are all willing to ask the hard questions. During a press conference this week, Elizondo made clear that UFOs have been observed to have qualities that are nothing less than otherworldly. He described vessels flying at 11,000 miles per hour and being able to turn instantly. Providing a comparison, he explained, for our most advanced jets going at the same speed, if you wanted to make a right-hand turn, it would take you about half the state of Ohio to do it. He also detailed Spielberg-worthy operational capabilities that fall into the realm of transmedium travel. Elizondo explained that the eye-popping vessels can fly 50 feet above the Earth's surface or 80,000 feet in the sky and even submerge underwater without a compromise in performance. When you see that, you recognize you are dealing with a technology more advanced than ours. That was despite apparent threats to security of the United States. Elizondo was particularly disturbed by the locations where UFOs or UAPs tended to hover. Even the way in which these inexplicable flying machines manage to lift off blows away rational engineering. These things have no wings, no cockpits, no control surfaces, no rivets in the skin, no obvious signs of propulsion, and somehow they are able to defy the natural effects of Earth's gravity, Elizondo said. How is that possible? The existence of the AATIP wasn't revealed until 2017, along with what Trump described as a hell of a video montage captured by the Navy featuring a dark circular object flying in front of a military jet, along with another small object racing over land at astonishing speeds in 2004 and 2015, respectively. The Department of Defense confirmed the authenticity of the footage, and a Navy spokesman confirmed the object in the videos to be a UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon. At the time, former Senator Majority Leader Harry Reid took credit for arranging $22 million in annual funding for the AATIP, telling the New York Times that it was one of the good things I did in my congressional service. By 2019, the Pentagon had confirmed to the Post for the first time that they research and investigate UFOs and continue to do so. Meanwhile, UFO sightings in New York City were up 31% in 2020, 46 compared to 35 the previous year, marking a whopping 283% spike from 2018's dozen, according to the National UFO Reporting Center. However, for generations and for all the wrong reasons, national security bigwigs did not want to release more information to the public, Elizondo claims. They felt that it made them look inept, he said. They felt in some cases that it challenged their philosophical and theological belief systems. They just couldn't process it. There seems to be a very distinct congruency between UAP activity and our nuclear technology, he continued. That's concerning to the point where we've actually had some of our nuclear capabilities disabled by these things. There is absolute evidence that UAPs have an active interest in our nuclear technology. If this starts to sound like a Twilight Zone episode, Elizondo talks about UFOs pulling as many as 700 G-forces when our most technologically advanced aircraft can stand only 17 before falling apart. And that's to say nothing about pilots at the controls. It's easy to hop for a fast and satisfactory wrap-up. Clearly, that is what Elizondo is gunning for. This is not a conversation like fine wine where the longer we keep a cork on it, the better it gets, he said. This is a conversation like rotten fruit or vegetables in the refrigerator, and the longer it stays in there, the more it's going to stink. Okay, so that's the most recent update. This was it came out on April 24th, 2021. I'll notify you if anything else does come out, and don't forget to subscribe to receive all the updates on any stories that might interest you. And if you like our content, of course, subscribe and like. I'll see you in the next episode.